What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C4 here, bringing you the newest episode of the legendary college roster series. We're on number 21. We started at 25, working all the way down to number 1. And today at 21, we're doing the newly crowned BCS College Football Playoff champion, Clemson Tigers. Very important team to me. It's my favorite player in the history of football. Went to Clemson. Clemson's a since I've liked Brian Dawkins. I've never been a Clemson fan. I'm a big partitioner of just being a fan of one team, and then you can enjoy a bunch of other teams. But as long as you just don't be a guy like, I got 4 or 5 teams. So I mean, I'm a Gator fan in college, but Clemson has always been a team that I've enjoyed watching. Even back like when I first started getting in, that's when they had C.J. Spiller running back, and he was just an absolute just rocket. And Taj Boyd and guys like that. So this is gonna be a fun video to me to do here with Clemson, as you know the first couple teams we've done: Wisconsin, Washington, Georgia Tech, and what the fuck did we do? It was just the last episode. Can't remember. Ole Miss. Sorry, I've been like a fan. I've not overly enjoyed those teams, but now we're doing a team that I like. So we're using the Denver Broncos here as the offish all-orange Clemson uniforms. What we're gonna do is we're going to sim to the basically what we're going to do actually is we're going to sim to Week 16, because Week 16 and Week 17 are divisional opponents, and hopefully we're well on our way to the playoffs, and we get to see this team in action. We're playing against the legendary rosters video, so if you've already seen that whole series, if you haven't, go check that out. So a lot of these rosters are uber competitive, and we have to be very, very, I don't know if it's good. We have to be very, very good. That's shit English, but we have to compete the best we can. So we gave these guys, their overalls are based off of a mix of what they did in the pros and what they've done in college, and I'm trying my best to accumulate the best talent possible. So let's jump right in with the Clemson Tigers. And we'll auto order the depth chart here. So I went with Deshaun Watson at quarterback. I couldn't find Taj Boyd. He was originally going to be my starter, but then I just figured, why not strike while the iron is hot? Deshaun Watson is probably the best quarterback in the history of Clemson. And 87 overall, maybe that's lowballing him a little bit. And you don't know. He's one of those guys that has a lot of question marks coming into the professional level if he's going to transition well. But I was a fan of Deshaun Watson since I believe he's a redshirt freshman. I don't know if he's a true freshman when he played, but he fucking played like the second half of the season with like a partially torn ACL, and he was still performing at a very high level for a freshman. I was like, man, this kid is special. And since then, I've been on the Deshaun Watson hype train. It's been how many years now? 3 years at least since then. So hopefully we can do some big things with him, and he can lead this team to the playoffs. Running back, we have C.J. Spiller as our primary running back. I tried to find Andre Ellington, but I think I might have edited him when I was doing the actual legendary rosters, the series before this. So we're just going with C.J. Spiller as our lead back. But I mean, he's one of the fastest college players I've ever seen. He was a Reggie Bush-esque type player. Didn't have the same level of college success that Reggie Bush has, but he's pretty goddamn close. So we roll him at running back. We just kept whoever Andy Janovich as the base fullback here. Wide receivers are stacked. They've had incredible wide receivers come out lately out of Clemson. I could have very well added Mike Williams, who's going to be, probably a top 10 draft pick this upcoming draft of 2016. We have DeAndre Hopkins, 93, Sammy Watkins, 92, Martavis Bryant, 87, and Adam Humphries, 80. All those guys are fairly influential on their teams. Adam Humphries has emerged as like pretty much the wide receiver 2 in Tampa Bay. Martavis Bryant, when he's not smoking the gun, is the wide receiver 2 in Pittsburgh. Sammy Watkins, fringe elite talent right now. And DeAndre Hopkins is elite. He just kind of has shitty quarterback play right now in Houston. So all these guys are studs. At tight end, we got Dwayne Allen, Andrew Luck. Safety net, kind of, for Indianapolis. So he's an 88. Offensive line, we have Chris Hairston, who is on the San Diego Chargers. We gave him an 83. Not super crazy. We're juicing a lot of these guys, but not all of them. Then at left guard, we have Harold Olson, who I actually have his Wikipedia page because some of these offensive linemen I don't know who the fuck they are. Harold Olson was offensive tackle. He was taken in the second round by the St. Louis Cardinals, and he was a one-time All-Star, one-time All-Pro too. So there you go, good for him. At the center, we have Jeff Bostic, who, give me a second, I think him and his brother played. I assume he was taking in the. Looks like he was undrafted, was a Pro Bowler in 1983, an All-Pro in 1983, and was a 3-time Super Bowl champion. So I think he was a part of the Hogs on the Washington Redskins. Then at right guard, we have Joe Bostic. Actually, give me a second. Here's tall. Who's bigger? 6'3", whatever. Then at right guard, we have Joe Bostic, his brother, who. Let's see what he got on his Wikipedia page. Any murders or anything like that? He was a third-round pick of the St. Louis Cardinals, and that's pretty much it. So good for you. But you were a great, I assume, at the Clemson University. And then at right tackle, we're going to put Shatley, who's a center currently on the Jacksonville Jaguars here, who, horrible name. That's pretty much all I can say about that. Then on the defense side of the ball, left defensive end, we have Andre Branch, who actually, you know what I'm thinking I'm going to do here? Give me a second. You know what I'm going to do here? Because we have some talent that we could spread around. We'll make Andre Branch, another Clemson alumni. We'll make him number 2. Look at that. 97 overall from Vic Beasley, who was the leading sack getter in the NFL here in the 2016 season. 97 overall. You, sir, are a freak. And then at right defensive end, we have Kevin Dodd, who was a second-round pick of the Tennessee Titans. Had a great final senior season. I think it was a senior. Might have been a junior. Whatever his last year at Clemson really helped his draft stock. Went from like a middle-round pick to being a day 1, day 2 pick. So he's a 91 right now. Defensive tackle, we have Grady Jarrett, Refrigerator Perry, and Michael Dean Perry. I'm pretty sure these guys are related, and we'll roll with them. The 2 brothers as our thing, but everyone knows the Fridge. Maybe you could have made him double up as a fullback, but we need some help here on the defensive line. Then we have at left side linebacker Stephon Anthony, who I think was actually a first-round pick by the New Orleans Saints. I think he struggled a little bit for the Saints. I don't know if you're a Saint fan. Maybe you can better, evaluate how he's done. But I'm pretty sure he was a first-round pick, so that is a nice grade for you. Middle linebacker, we have Levon Kirkland, who played for the the Philadelphia Eagles, actually, once I started getting into it. He was a second-round pick in 1992, 2-time All-Pro, 2-time Pro Bowl, NFL Linebacker of the Year in 1997, and was a member of the 1990s All-Decade team. This guy was a tackle machine. He was a motherfucking gigantic man. I probably should have upped his weight. He was like 280, something crazy like that. You don't see that kind of stuff anymore. Then at right side linebacker, we just moved Shaq Lawson there, who I don't know what he did for the Buffalo Bills this season. Again, maybe if you're a Bills fan, you can enlighten me. But a solid playmaker. So for our 2 corners, we have Byron Maxwell, legendary Philadelphia Eagle Byron Maxwell, and Bashaud Breeland, who's a member of the Washington Redskins, as our 2 big-time corners. Free safety, the GOAT himself, Brian Dawkins, 99, easy 99. And then at strong safety, we have Jaron Kearse, the son. I think he's the son. He might be the nephew or something like that. I'm pretty sure he's the son of the freak Javon Kearse, who recently just came. Look at that size, 6'4", 216. Hopefully the Minnesota Vikings can develop him into the next big freak. And then we actually brought in kicker Chandler Catanzaro, who's really, really good as a rookie. Struggled as of late for the Arizona Cardinals and cost him a couple big games here in 2016. But is a solid kicker. So what we're going to do is we're going to make sure that this team here, because we are the Denver Broncos, is running a 4-3. And we make sure they have a 4-3 playbook. Offensive playbook. Defensive playbook will be, who do I know that runs a 4-3? And we'll go Doug Peterson. And then defense will be an attacking 4-3. So that sounds a little bit better. Kill. So we're going to jump right the fuck in here. And we'll sim to midseason and see where we're at. For the love of God, I don't think we made the playoffs once, I think, out of all these videos with Wisconsin. But outside of that, it has been disappointment after disappointment. So hopefully, for you guys' sake, we can find our way into a playoff berth. But, I mean, we're in the 20s. I mean, these teams aren't shit, but I think it's going to be, we're going to need to get into the USCs, the Notre Dames, the Alabamas, the Oklahomas, Ohio States, Texas. LSU will be good. Georgia, Miami, even the Gators before I think we have teams that should be incredibly overpowered. Maybe I just need to juice my guys up a little bit. I'll use this one here as the breaking point. If we just struggle to make the playoffs, then I might have to make the team mostly not. Because let's be honest, even if you suck, even if you're like a depth guy in the NFL, you would have been, if we're playing NCAA 14 terms, you probably would have been like a high 90s. To get drafted, you got to be like at least in probably 85, I would say, in NCAA overalls. And that's where a lot of these guys that I'm not super familiar with, they rank anyway. So maybe we can juice them up a little bit. But I will see how well we do. Hopefully we're not struggled here at the midway point. Or at least competing for a playoff spot. The last couple times, we were like fucking less than 3 wins. So we're sitting at 3-5. Ugh, it's not very good. It's not very good at all. Come on, our wide receivers are stacked. All right, let's just start simming here. So I guess I can use this point. This video is coming out Lord knows when. Could be in January, could be February. But because it is Clemson, let's talk about that one hell of a fucking college football championship final. That was awesome. Pretty much, if you follow me on Twitter, which I think it's in the top line of the description if you haven't followed me on Twitter, in my new Twitter, not my old one. My old Twitter, I had I think I have 1,200. I had upwards of 1,500 followers on that. That's kind of what I used in the beginning. But then I made a YouTube-specific Twitter. And if you haven't followed that, that's worth a follow there, I think. My tweets are, oh my god, we're getting bodied. Yeah, we're going to have to juice this Clemson one, unfortunately, because even though I want to see Clemson and this one here do well, we're going to have to juice these guys up here a little bit more and make their ratings strictly now. From this video forward, the ratings will be based off of what they would be in, say, an NCAA video game or something like that. Because this is just, you're not even competing here. Yeah, I was live tweeting about the playoff final, and I hate Alabama. I said that the comparison is that people watch Alabama to play the same way people want to watch a Floyd Mayweather fight. You just kind of tune in. A lot of the casuals will tune in just to see if they lose. And I mean, I remember that game. They went up, I think, by a full touchdown, and then, or no, they went up by I don't know what it was, 3 or 4 points. And then Hurts got the ball, had a big 20, 30-yard run, touchdown run with 2 minutes left. You're like, oh, yeah, classic Alabama. Of course, we can't have nice things. Alabama's going to fucking win this game. And then out of nowhere, they made a couple big plays. So we're going to finish this out here as we're 6-8. That's been pretty much where we're at. We're batting around, a 500 record here. So, yeah, we will juice the guys up a little bit coming forward. But we'll play the Kansas City Chiefs and the Oakland Raiders to finish up this season. And then we'll take a quick gander at this final season stats. But you guys, like I said, not from a viewer standpoint. You guys aren't getting right now. You're seeing me talk a bunch about these guys, and you're getting 2 gameplays at the end. The whole plan about this was that you got the 2 gameplays, and then more often than not, you'd be getting roughly 3 to 4, or hell, even all the way to the Super Bowl. And the fact that we're not getting to the Super Bowl means that I'm gonna have to juice everyone up here. So most of this roster, these guys are gonna be right now, I'd say 85 is the lowest I go. You got a couple 83s, 82s, but I'd say the average overall of guys that I will juice is probably high 80s. I think we're going to have to move that up to the mid 90s and start getting these guys to compete. For example, Hopkins, 93 overall, he'd be 99 because, let's be honest, he was a beast in college. So I guess maybe comment if that's what you guys think I should do. Just because, if I was watching this, I'd be hyped. I'm like, oh shit, I love college football. This guy's going to be talking about it. And the 2 games is fine. What we do, if we make it, we make it. But I want to see personally a little bit more gameplay. And I personally want to play with these teams a little bit more than just these 2 games. And, yeah. Why? Is it my own person that looks like that this game looks laggy as shit? Does anyone else see that? The fuck is this? Why is everything going in slow motion? Is there something wrong with the sliders? The fuck is this? Okay, we got nice all-pro difficulty because usually I'm having a couple beers while I'm playing this. It's not, a dick measuring contest. Just chilling, but what the fuck is going on with this? Jesus. Are we back to normal speed here? Maybe. Looks like it. No, we're not. Look at this. What is this? The fuck is this, man? Okay, we're gonna go live. I could probably if I really want to edit all this out, but you guys are we're gonna stick with this just because I think this is kind of funny. We'll save this shit. I think maybe it's because I didn't properly close out. I don't know. Do you guys get this fucking issue? Is this a glitch that I should leave this in and send it to EA? Why was everything slow motion there? I noticed it in the menus too. The menus are kind of slow. All this stuff is popping up, kind of laggy and shit. Is this look at that? See how slow everything's coming. Is that a corrupt save? Okay, we'll make sure the saves here is the auto save. Look, there's no spoilers there either. You guys can't be oh, pause it here. Look, we can see the rebuilds that he's doing. So I'm recording these well in advance. Alright, we'll save it as the last auto save there. And we'll fucking... Jesus Christ, making me look like a goddamn amateur hour over here. I'm going to say that's probably what that shit was. I think it was because I didn't properly close out The last thing I would have recorded today probably would have been the Ole Miss college roster video. I'm doing 2 in one day. Whoa, what a workhorse I am. Jesus Christ, man. I don't know if that, or like maybe there's a bug. Maybe there's a bug going across Madden right now that it's just fucking trash hour. Maybe we'll see you at the loading screen. Maybe there's like a update or something like that, a tuning update, and because they're trying to make it so I can do that, and I'm playing without it, it might fucked up my game. We're gonna see. We're gonna solve this shit. That's why I'm keeping this in here. I could just as easily, go and edit this. Let's solve this fucking conundrum. Maybe you guys know the answer. The whole time you're like, oh, it's because you didn't shut the game up properly, you dumbass. Well, let's see. I could probably clickbait, label this video Madden 17 glitch, live and uncut. Make it sound like a fucking porno. So Madden curse lived on, huh? With Rob Gronkowski getting hurt. You know what's going to happen, though? Because the cover boy next time is 100% going to be either Dak Prescott or Ezekiel Elliott. So hopefully, fingers crossed. Look, the live content update. Do you think, I'm going to download this just because... you're going to see my horrible download speeds here in just a second if it actually does it. I'm going to need to come up with some more material to talk about because this shit takes forever. Look at this. It's fucking loading all weird. Usually the download thing starts right away. Look at this shit. The fuck, man? Fuck off. I was kind of right. How did I know that? Look, we're going to have to close out of this shit again. Someone needs to, retweet this shit on Twitter and hit up a fucking... the Madden developers. Rex, isn't that his name? My boy C4. He's one of my favorite YouTubers in the game right now. He's putting in work. Daily uploads. Doing videos that ain't nobody doing right now. He's like Hansel from Zoolander. He's so hot right now. Look at my game. What the fuck is this? My game is dead. My game is fucking dead right now. Alright, so this is a fucking waste of time. Fuck! Look at this. Look at this shit. What the fuck do I do? Do we just try this one more time here? Third time's the fucking charm? Because I didn't save my rosters like a goddamn idiot. So if I cut this shit out... Look, it's not loading. This is fucking garbage. Fucking garbage. Jesus Christ. Alright, I'll be fucking... Alright, and we're back. I was thinking about just re-recording this whole fucking thing, but then I remembered that I don't save these rosters. It's just a one-off roster change to make these rosters into the college rosters. I was like, there's literally no way that I'm going to spend another, half hour editing that roster again. Plus, you had the rage, and then we actually maybe have a glitch we can fucking send off to EA. I don't know. I don't fully expect you guys to do that. But let's just jump right in here, and we take over in Week 16 against the 8-6 Kansas City Chiefs. All right. See what this Clemson roster can do, led by Deshaun Watson and Mr. CJ Spiller and a stacked wideout core. So let's see why we have the Broncos here. Because they had this lovely jersey. It looked kind of like a Clemson jersey. Look at that. That looks pretty good. That's probably the closest jersey so far that we've had. I think the Wisconsin one looked alright. But for my money, I'm going with these Bronco orange ones. The best jersey, I have my Alabama jersey. It looks identical to an Alabama jersey. And it took a little bit of digging. It wasn't a straight roster. It was a straight jersey. I had to actually kind of do a little bit of digging to find the ideal uniform. It was on the Arizona Cardinals. It was like their 1960 uniform. Looks real plain Jane. 30 touchdowns on the season for Mr. Deshaun Watson. What was I going to say? I was going to talk about something here. I can't remember. Welcome to the news. God, guy's awful. Just made a tweet that live streams are coming back. Yeah, this is going to be live stream content. To roll us right back in will probably be around... I have no idea what number we're going to be on, to be honest, completely honest with you. Like I said, we're on number 21 Clemson right now. As we're getting shit pumped by the Chiefs. This is just... Look, I haven't had a chance to step on the fucking field for offense. This is ridiculous. Fucking ridiculous, man. Yeah, but when I do my live streams again, I do one live stream a week. it will be this series. I'm going to assume we'll probably around like the 10 to 15 range. So that'll be the next 10 live streams will be this. I'm not only going to make these live streams, though, just because the frequency. I don't just want to do one a week, because I don't want this to be like a super 3-month-long series, because I know a lot of people, you need to understand the reason why I do, like, for example, for this one, I'm doing, like, number 25, 24, 23, 22, all the way down to 1. It builds anticipation. It makes it an easier upload schedule, rather than I just go all over the fucking place. But I don't want it to be super long for people that really want to see, those teams in the top 10. So maybe I'll do like a mix of like some live streams will be this shit. Oh, great pass Fine and Hopkins. Some live streams will be this, and then other times you'll just get it as a daily upload. But as of today, this is kind of like, it speaks to how ahead of the curve I am in terms of my upload schedule. The very first one came out today on the Wisconsin Badgers, J.J. Watt, Ron Dane, Russell Wilson, and etc. And you guys seem to love it. If the comments were going off, people said this is a super good series. So I was motivated to record 2 of these. So I recorded the Ole Miss one earlier in the day. And now it's getting close to midnight here. And I'm doing Clemson. Even though it's horrible. And like I said at the beginning, at the tail end of this video, because for me it's in 2 parts, for you guys it'll be in one nice clean part. I think I'm going to have to juice these guys a little bit to make it a little more competitive. And this Clemson roster, by all means, should be competing for a playoff spot. And right now we're fighting for our lives. We're getting absolutely body bagged right now, but we're fighting for our lives. Look at this. 35. They got 35 points in the first half. Jesus Christ. But yeah, we're fighting for our lives to go just 500. Go 8-8. It's nuts. And this defense, this is a Brian Dawkins-led defense. Oh. Deshaun Watson is not Michael Vick. Tell you that right now. That was horrible. 42 points in the first half. That's a record. I mean, the interception is my fault for the most part. I've had very little to do, very little impact with my team giving up 40. They're on pace to get 84 points. They decide to just keep ass raping us here. And then, of course, we're not going to get in. Of course, it's got to be fucking second in inches. Oh. Oh my god, it's so rough. Like, I want this one to be so fun. Like, I was like, should I go to bed? I'm just going to go fucking to bed. I was like, no, you know what? The next team up is Clemson. I really like Clemson. They just recently won the title. And they got, Brian Dawkins. They're going to have a fun offense. And this is just not fun for me. I hope you guys are enjoying me getting frustrated. I know that's a factor in what plays for some people's enjoyment. But this is just fucking frustrating, man. What am I doing here? It's just like, oh, okay, cool. Most of this is inflicted from the sim. I don't think that should be it. That shouldn't be the case. Make me fuck up. If I fuck up, which I did, I threw that pick. Oh, yeah, of course, Dwayne Allen won't come in. He's only 88 overall tight end. How do I go for it? Let me go for it. We can hit Nuck. We can hit Martavis. Oh, what the? Did he, slip? What the fuck was that? I just, I got bad these cleats. I got goddamn Play It Again sport cleats over here. I don't know if you guys have, anyone that's not in Canada will get that reference. I think you guys have Play It Again Sports in America. I think it was a North American company. Jesus Christ, man. Oh, this is so gross. This is such a gross scoreline. Oh, man. Not good. We only have 2 turnovers. And they're just whooping us. This is a whooping. A whooping. I don't know. Do you send me Sammy deep? I have fucking no idea. I have no answers. No answers whatsoever. This is the biggest body bag game I've ever been a part of in Madden 17. Jesus Christ. Wave the white flag. 52-14. Let's get the fuck out of there. Yeah, we're for sure gonna have to, that's gonna be the approach from this point forward. This is a very vital moment in this legendary college roster series, where from this day forward, every roster is gonna be what their ratings would be in college. That's it. That's the only way we're gonna be able to do it. We need these teams, because I should have thought of that. Because the legendary rosters, most of these teams are stacked with 90s, and my team right now, we're at 4 or 5 videos in. These teams are filled with 80s, So, That will be a change. You live and learn. You live and learn here. Hopefully we can go 7-0, have a better performance in the last game, but I'm not expecting it. Jesus Christ. Who would have thought Bauer Maxwell and Bashad Breeland wouldn't have shut that shit down? Len Dawson. You guys ever see that picture of Len Dawson smoking on the sideline? I think it was during a Super Bowl. Pretty badass picture, if I do say so myself. Like, now this video is in 2 parts, so I have to fucking edit. Usually that's why I do, like, the live comm over it, because it's just one file and I fucking upload it. Now, this goddamn embarrassment of a performance, not a video, but the goddamn embarrassment of a performance, I'm gonna have to fucking render it. So that's, like, basically this turns from, like, I'm recording this at midnight, where if this was just one straight shoot, I would fucking just upload it overnight, throw it up on YouTube, schedule it. Now I have to fucking overnight render it, and then wake up in the morning and upload to YouTube. It's just, Jesus Christ. Listen to me, bitch, you know? First world problems. Oh, your YouTube video doesn't work as easy as you want it. Take your whatever fucking amount of money I'm going to make on this. And oh, that's another thing I want to tell you about, talk to you guys about. Not to get into finances on YouTube. Plus, I could go off about something with finances. But I was thinking on Twitter, you know, like, the big guys, I'm not going to use any names, but the big people on this, they are, like, I know how much money I make, right? And all I know, I'm not going to, like, say if I'm making good money, bad money, anything like that. The big people on YouTube, like, the big people in the Madden community alone, the guys with, I would say, if you're a Madden YouTuber and you have over 200,000 subscribers, you're almost making a living doing this shit. Where are the fucking videos with, like, the famous people? Why aren't they doing that? Why aren't they reaching out to people and trying to do, like, you know, more people would rather do a goddamn collab and try to, like, suck off each other's subscriber base than reaching out to try to do a video with just anyone. Someone different, like a famous, like for me, for example. I made a tweet about, does that go through? Oh, for fuck's sakes. I'm not even using the right jerseys again. Let's just get this over with. Trials and tribulations of this. Next episode's going from number 20. The first 5 are right off. Going from 20 all the way up to 1. We now know what we're doing, I guess, in this series. But what I was saying, I made a tweet. I was talking with a couple followers, I guess, or subscribers. I assume they're subscribers. About what Eagles jerseys I should get yet. I posted a tweet about my Carson Wentz jersey, which came in, which I have to fucking return because it's a size too big. You know, old feast mode over here. Eating during the holidays. Actually, I got one size too big because I've ordered a lot of jerseys from China, and China jerseys are always really small. So I usually wear 56 in Chinese jerseys, which is, of course, me being a dumbass, ordered a 56 in American sizes, and this jersey was gigantic. Like, it looked like a jersey you'd hang up on a rafter. So hopefully my fresh and clean Wentz jersey comes through. But speaking of China jerseys, I want to have, obviously, a black, white, and green Eagles jersey. And my green jersey is going to be Carson Wentz. My white jersey is my Brian Dawkins. But my black jersey was a China brand Michael Kendricks. So Michael Kendricks might not even fucking be on the roster anymore. But because of the high quality China quality, very high quality, the fucking, like, the stitching's falling off. Like, the name's falling off, the number's falling off. Like, that jersey, it still looks decent, but I'm going to have to retire it to one of my walls and just fucking hang it up on a wall. So I need to get a new black jersey. And I said I'm thinking about either getting a Jordan Hicks or Rodney McLeod. And then Rodney McLeod's Twitter liked it. And I was like, man, that's fucking cool. Like, it's not that, when you think about it, it's not that difficult to get in touch with these guys. They're not, like, celebrities. Like, they have what? Like 100,000 subscribers, 100,000 followers, something like that. They're definitely not in that, like, million range. I mean, the superstars are. So I was like, man, what the fuck? You think, like, I think maybe my content might be pushing a little bit because I swear a bit. I don't have, like, a filter. But, like, realistically, if I get, like, 50,000 subscribers, which is, you know, not, you know, too far, I'll have enough money that I could probably just, like, hey, Rodney McLeod, you want to make a video with me? And then worst case scenario, if he doesn't respond, I'll be like, hey, I'll give you, like, fucking $50. Do you have an Xbox? Let's play a game. Do something like that. I'll tell you I won't swear in the video or something like that just so that it's acceptable. Or something like this. Like, but, like, that's 50,000. There's guys with 600,000 that aside from going to, like, fucking EA events and meeting people there, what are they doing with their money? Like, I don't understand. Oh, they'd rather fucking bust open thousands of dollars worth of goddamn packs than actually have, like, creative content, engaging content, because it's available. I definitely think that if they want to be different and stand out a little bit, they would fucking whatever team they support. I don't know what teams these guys like, but for me, the Eagles. Like fuck, Rod McLeod, just send out a bunch of shit. Maybe do the PR. There's probably a PR firm that works for the Eagles, and just say, hey, I'm a YouTube channel. I was wondering, I'm an Eagles fan, and I think it'd be cool if I could play any of the Eagles in a fucking match. Maybe I won't monetize the video, or we monetize the video, we send it to a charity or something crazy like that. But like stuff like that, thinking outside the box, content that you don't see. It doesn't have to be on the Eagles for me, for example. Anyone, literally, if someone out there, because a lot of you guys are more socially aware than I am. Maybe your team's the Jags, and you know that there's a guy in the Jags that constantly says, he's playing Xbox One. Send me, I'll fucking play him in Xbox. I think that's who I'll play. I think stuff like that is where, I'm not going to say the direction people should go, but that's the direction I want to go if I ever make it big, in quotations, on YouTube, or big enough to do stuff like that. That's the kind of stuff I want to do. Plus, like I said, that's another thing that makes me different, I think, than other people. Other people here, they're not relatable. Like, I would fucking, like, you'd have, like, some, like, people that are, like, they spaz when they play games like this. I get frustrated, like everyone, but I'm not, like, one of those crazy motherfuckers that overreacts, Like, you get, like, fucking, look, Martavis Bryant. He has plenty of free time on his fucking hands. He'd be like, man, I want to do a video. This guy asked me to do a video. I looked at all his videos. He looks like he's trying to suck dick in every one of his thumbnails. Like, I don't want to hang with, like, me, what the fuck? We'll just chill. I'm a guy from Canada, That's it. I don't know. But I think stuff like that, that's content that I want to do. You can have people come and say, man, I can't wait till I make it big. Then I'll have fucking 500 pack opening videos. I'll be ripping up with so many packs. I'll do crazy pack giveaways and stuff like that. That's done before. That's repetitive. That's boring. I want to be the guy that says, I'm not going to come and say, oh my God, you guys got to stay tuned. I'm going to be playing Le'Veon Bell, Julio Jones, totally like the superstars. But I'll just play fucking literally anyone. I'll play CJ Spiller. He's a free agent. I'll play like literally just stuff. People, they're cool. They're fucking cool to play Madden with. We'll do the damn thing, That's my approach on if I actually make it a little bit bigger on YouTube, doing stuff like that, or trying to do stuff like that at least. I don't know. It is what it is. Like doing college videos with guys that maybe didn't make the NFL, like fucking plenty of guys that were great in college that probably just have normal jobs now. They wouldn't mind doing a video like this. Being like, hey, for Clemson, hey, Taj Boyd, I'm doing a video about Clemson. You want to be in it? You want to do something? I'll fucking pay you, $100. There you go. There's a video. Who would want to see legendary Clemson? He didn't do so well in the NFL. Legendary Clemson quarterback. That'd be dope. He's probably got a lot of free time on his hands. I'll tell my girlfriend to I'll whore my girlfriend out. Send you some fucking nudes or something. Send nudes. I wouldn't do that. I would never do that. Oh. Jesus fucking Christ. Give me the field. Catanzaro's trash. Doesn't got the leg for it. Been accurate as hell both times. Oh, man. So, yeah, like I said, hopefully you guys did find this video somewhat enjoyable. And next week, or whenever the fuck I'm doing it, which the next team, I'll spoil it right now. The next team is Texas A&M. You all know who the quarterback's going to be for that one. We will juice those teams properly to just make things, oh my God, throw it off your... Oh, that was always going to be... Plus, we're going against the fucking Raiders. The Raiders are one of the best legendary rosters. They're filled with 95s and stuff like that. That was a horrible throw. Horrible anticipation from your boy here. This game's fucking over. Jesus Christ. This is your first time stopping by. I think, like, the Ole Miss video I did before this was horrible. Just not been a good day of Madden. I don't know. Maybe I need to go to watch one of those Twitch guys that teach you how to play Madden properly. I don't fucking know. But, don't judge this video. Don't judge this series. That'll be what I say. Don't judge this series on my ability to play Madden. Realistically, even in my expansion, the Toronto Huskies, I'm not trying super hard, but I'm going all out on my Eagles Connected Franchise mode for the most part. Like, there's, you get 16 videos, because I play 16 games. I'd say at least, 13, 14 of those, I'm winning. All right, I'm going for it. I'm gonna run whatever plays are working the best. I don't care if they're redundant. I'm fucking winning. Care about winning. That's all I care about. These, don't be like, man, this guy sucks at Madden. His content's kind of cool. Don't judge me on these videos, please. Don't judge me, please. Let's take a look here at the stats. Finish on this video. Deshaun Watson, 5,100 passing yards, which is pretty goddamn crazy. 34 touchdowns, 21 picks. I was responsible for probably 4 of those, so that would have been, 17 picks. So that's not too bad. But the yards are there. Running the ball, C.J. Spiller, 1,100 yards and 11 touchdowns. Not too shabby. Receiving, we got 87 receptions, 1,200 yards, and 8 touchdowns from Martavis. 81 receptions, almost 1,500 yards, and 8 touchdowns from Hopkins. 79 receptions, 962 yards, and 7 touchdowns from Mr. Sammy Watkins. 650 and 3 for Mr. Dwayne Allen. 635 and 5 for Mr. C.J. Spiller. And on the defensive side of the ball, we got 138 tackles from Shaq Lawson, 137 from LaVon Kirkland. On the sack front, we got 8.5 from Dodd, 5.5 from Vic Beasley, 4 from Michael Dean Perry. Definitely thought, especially with 97 overall Vic Beasley, 5.5 sacks. Yeah, that's not too good. And for interceptions, we got 3 from Byron Maxwell, 2 from Weapon X, and 2 from J-Ron Curse. So that does it for me here today, guys. Like I said, we think we worked out all the kinks in this video. Plus, we had that nice little, maybe we'll call it a halftime show of me just losing my shit and my game breaking on me, and maybe finding out some next-gen level glitches in Madden. I don't fucking know. But the next video will be Texas A&M. So if you guys are excited for that video, you guys just generally have enjoyed this series, smash the like button. I don't know how many likes we need on this video. I just hope that this will be the one time, just because I assume most of you guys have been with me long enough to know that I'm doing all this and stuff in sarcastic, because you watch any of the trending videos, everyone's all bitching about YouTube's algorithm. Guys, I need about 5... well, that's a little bit high. Well, we need about 217 likes on this video, or else, guys, my Madden game will not load next week. It's unbelievable how that works and how it all ties together, but trust me, that's what we need. So 217 likes. Leave a comment in the comment section below with anything you want to talk about, maybe some more video suggestions. I'm always open for ideas. If you like the video, do that. If you're your first time stopping by, feel free to subscribe and all that good shit. So until next time, guys, it's your boy C4 saying peace.